Hello students, welcome for today's e-learning session of our institute. Standard 6 and subject of the day is Science. My dear students, today we are going to start the 6th chapter, that is Changes Around Us. So in this chapter we are going to deal with the certain types of changes. So first of all we will understand what does the change mean. Then, how many types of changes are there? What are their causes? And some glossary as well. So, let's begin with the chapter. So, before we start, as you can see, this is the changes in our body. Okay. There are changes in the shapes of moon daily. There are changes in the season. Clear? So, what exactly the change is? It is a law of nature. It means it happens in all aspects of life. These changes can be in shape, position, color, temperature, and so on. So, as we grow up, our shape changes, right? Even the sitting position, our posture also changes. Then our body temperature changes as per the climate also. Daily the temperature of the air is also changing. So how many types of changes are there? Let's see. These are the types of changes. The first one is the natural and man-made, reversible and irreversible changes. Then comes physical and chemical changes, fast and slow changes. Then there are some changes which are desirable and some are undesirable. And last but not the least, periodic and non-periodic changes. Now, what these changes mean? Let's see in detail. The first one is the natural and man-made changes. So, students, the changes which occur naturally on their own. It is not created by man without any interference of man. Such kind of changes are the natural changes. While the changes which are caused by different activities carried out by man are called man-made changes. So, these are the changes in climate. And this is done with the help of the nature, not because of man. If we speak about like afforestation, it is the man-made change. Then the second kind, reversible and irreversible. Reversible, the change which can be reversed. If we stretch such the rubber this way, we can make it come to its previous position also. So this change can be called as reversible change. A change which can be reversed by reversing the conditions is called reversible change. For example, if you dissolve salt in water, we can separate them again. Okay, by way of evaporation. Whereas irreversible change is a change which cannot be reversed by reversing the conditions, like transition of bird into a flower is an irreversible change. Even curdling of milk is also irreversible. Then comes physical and chemical change. Now what does it mean? Changes can be physical, means it can be visible to us. Only its color or shape is changed, or can be chemical change. So what does it mean? See, physical change is a change in which the physical properties of the substance are changed. Just only the property change होगा, and no new substance is formed. It is a temporary change, like freezing of water, boiling of water. It can come to its previous position also. Okay, if you freeze water, it will become an ice, and if you melt it, it will come to the previous position, that is the water. And what is chemical change? Chemical change is a change in which composition and chemical properties of the substance are changed. As a result, one or more new substances are formed. It is a permanent change. Permanent means it cannot be reversed. It is irreversible, like ripening. The fruits once ripened cannot become raw again. Okay. So in short, in a physical change, no new substance is formed, whereas a chemical change is always accompanied by a formation of new substance. Okay. Then comes fast and slow changes. Some changes occur in a short span of time, and some changes need long duration to occur. So the changes that occur within a short period of time are the fast changes, whereas slow changes take place over a long period of time. So the example here is taken about bursting of cracker. See, you burst a cracker, it is a fast change, and germination of seed is the slow change. Next type, desirable and undesirable. Desirable means as per our wish, and undesirable that we were not wishing such kind of changes. So what does it mean? See, the changes which are useful to us are desirable when we wish to have certain change, when it is required, when it is useful, whereas undesirable changes are the changes which are not useful to us, like formation of curd from milk is a desirable change. We need, curd is useful for us, so we curd the milk. Okay, milky curdling karte hai so that we can use it. So it is the desirable change. Then comes the periodic and non-periodic changes. So the changes which occur periodically at a particular time level, it is known as the periodic, and the changes for which no time is mentioned means that there is no regular interval, so it is non-periodic. Like a change that repeat होता है देखो after definite time interval is known as periodic change, whereas non-periodic change is a change that does not repeat again and again after a regular interval of time, like flood, earthquakes. These kind of changes doesn't occur regular, but climate changes periodically. So it is periodic change. Phases of moon occur after a definite time interval. It is a periodic change, and floods are the example of non-periodic change. Clear, students? Then what are the causes of changes? Causes means the reason behind such changes. So every change takes place due to some specific reasons, right? So which can be the reason? Changes caused by heating, changes caused by mixing, and effects of changes of different objects. So let's see in detail. So first one is the changes caused by heating. Change in substance may take place due to change in its temperature. Right? Like water. If you heat it, it will be boiled, and it can evaporate as well. For example, on pouring hot tea in a cup, the tea made up of ceramic or the cup made of ceramic or stainless steel becomes hot. ओके जैसे ही आप गरम चाय कप में डालोगे तो क्या होगा, कप गरम हो जाएगा. So it has been heated. Then changes caused by mixing. Like if you dissolve water, if you mix water with the surf, okay, surf or detergent, this is the changes occurred with the by mixing. Like we get a solution of salt in water. How? By mixing salt with water. Changes caused by mixing and heating. Some changes take place by mixing and heating of the substances also. मतलब कभी कभी आपको not only mixing is enough, but you have to heat it also. Changes caused by applying force and pressure also. Certain changes are there for which we need to apply force or the pressure. The shape of and size of some substances might be changed when these are subjected to force and pressure. So here we have studied three things. First of all, mixing and heating. The second one is the applying force and pressure. Here example of toothpaste tube is given. Okay, the shape of tube of a toothpaste changes on squeezing it. Happens or not? Right? Then effects of changes of different objects. This was the third cause of change. So first one is certain things change their shape on heating. Certain substances expand on heating and contract on cooling. Like example here is taken about the iron. It expands on heating and contracts in cooling. Then certain things burn on heating. On heating, some substances catch fire and start burning. Here example is taken about the burning of wood. Changes in physical state of a substance like heating or cooling causes change in physical state of substance like melting. The melting, it is the process in which solid changes into liquid. Like melting ice cream becomes the juice for you, right? Then the process of conversion of a liquid to a solid on cooling is called freezing. This we have already understood, right? Then comes the boiling. The process of conversion of liquid to a gas on heating is called boiling of water. So here we have come towards the end of today's e-learning session. I hope that you have understood the chapter very well. So we will meet in the next session. Till that, bye bye and happy learning. And also thank you for watching the video till the end. Bye. Have a nice day.